we have the biggest saga of the summer, of this summer transfer window, 2024-2023 transfer window. We have the biggest saga of the summer in Victor Osimhen, Napoli, Chelsea, Ivan Toney. I'm here to break down the rules. To give Chelsea fans, hopefully, I think we are a bit closer to signing Osimhen, but that's not for now. Okay, guys, before we go into the video, welcome to Papi Knows. Welcome to my channel. This is Papi Knows Football, and I'm your host, Fine Boy Papi. And at the end of the video, if you like what I'm doing here and want to encourage the channel, I think you should subscribe. I think if you like the video, like the video, so YouTube can recommend it to other Chelsea fans, and then we'll grow more. And if you want to see more of me, I think at the end of the video and you find value in it, I think you should give the channel, I think you should subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll be really happy if you help and give me one subscribe. It's not they don't pay for it, so let's get back into the video. Let's get to the background story. So yesterday I came here and I broke the news that Chelsea are in the race to sign Victor Osimhen. Are in the race to sign Ivan Toney. Well, see what happened. Let me give you a quick story. Yesterday, Di Mariazo, I don't know. Napoli gave Di Mariazo an info stating, this is what I think from I think someone that analyzed this so well is Yonis knows football. You get me? I don't know. You guys should check him out if you watch him. But he analyzed it better, and it makes sense. It makes sense. So Di Mariazo came and put out yesterday that Osimhen are back in the race for PSG are back in the race for Victor Osimhen, and they are ready to table 40 million euros for him. And I was like, what the fuck? The fact now before we get to the story, how Napoli went from 120 million release clause for Osimhen to 60, then to 50. Do they want to get that brother off that bag? Osimhen is on a very high wage on Napoli, very high wage, around 230 after tax. I think so, 9 million net after tax. You get me? He's on a very significant high wage on Napoli, and I think Napoli are trying to offload him. So they are trying to much club is coming in for him, so they are taking more of a pay cut. So there are reports earlier in the summer that Napoli wants a pay cut for Victor Osimhen, and it was just rumor, and it's looking like it's true. And that doesn't mean Victor Osimhen is a bad player or something like that, but there was a fallout between Napoli and Victor Osimhen earlier last season. The penalty issue where he put where the admin was trolling him. The Napoli admin was trolling their own player in TikTok. So I think that caused a very big issue between them, and I think since then Osimhen has just decided to leave Napoli. So so back to the story. So Di Mariazo put out that Osimhen PSG are going to table 40 something million for Osimhen. Well, then to show you this is a chess game. Now, this is when it comes to the business side. I've said it time and time out. I may not like the board, you may not agree with the way they run things or how they do things, but when it comes to the business, they are point on. Bro, they are point on. They know what it's all about when it comes to doing the business side. Look at what they did. The news released that the news was around in the morning or so, and there are things that Osimhen is not interested in coming to Chelsea. He wants to move more to PSG. That's a flipping lie. That's a lie, and here's the reason. So I think I wouldn't believe that. PSG might pay him a better salary, but Premier League is a more lucrative move. Chelsea might not pay him a good salary, but he can make more money off endorsements and other things, and then he has more spotlight on him. And let me tell you, Osimhen is a Chelsea fan. He has been a Chelsea fan from way back. He's a Chelsea fan. He wants to play for the club. You get me, but he doesn't want to take a pay cut. That's the only problem there. But he's a Chelsea fan. He loves Chelsea. You have seen him speak highly of Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba is his idol. So that says a lot. That says a lot of volume. So I didn't believe that, and I didn't really, I was like, normal transfer. This is transfer window. Anybody can spark up a rumor. The club can, push an agenda. The player can push an agenda. So it's all about, it's a game at the end of the day. It's a business. It's a game. You get me? So Chelsea are like, okay, You want to play the game? Let's play. In the afternoon, yesterday, Chelsea put out a news that, yeah, we are going for Ivan Toney. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Chelsea are like, yeah, they're going to move for Ivan Toney. And hear me, Ivan Toney already have a move with Al Hilal, the same club that is looking for Victor Osimhen. I think he's their backup option. And Ivan Toney is Chelsea's backup option. We and Al Hilal are currently the only team that are in for Victor Osimhen. And I think we have the same main priority, a priority striker, and we have the same backup. So Ivan Toney already have a contract on the table with Al Hilal. Yeah, he already has a contract on the table with Al Hilal, but they are still monitoring the Osimhen situation because Osimhen rejected Al Hilal last weekend. Yeah, during the weekend around Monday, Sunday-ish, he rejected them. That he wasn't going to go because the release clause. Al Hilal doesn't want a release clause in him because he wants to go play 1 or 2 seasons, then come back to Europe. But Al Hilal doesn't want it that way, so Osimhen rejected it. So now, after the whole saga, now I think that backed Napoli and Osimhen in a corner. And I'm going to say this, irrespective of the whole thing, we are in our favor as a Chelsea fan. The whole thing was in our favor. But Osimhen being a Nigerian and being my brother as well, I would like to say, if it's possible, he should sack his agent. He has a very terrible agent. His agent is rubbish. Honestly, I don't know how his agent has an asset like Osimhen and it's hard for him to market that guy. I don't know what kind of agent that man is. And I think Osimhen should sack his agent because that man is rubbish. He just vibe on vibe, just talking. Just talks too much, no action. I think if this deal get through the line, Osimhen should just call it a quit and employ a more better agent, maybe a George Mendes. so later in the night, report has came in. So after the whole saga, the whole chess game and stuff, everybody calm down. Chelsea calm down, Napoli calm down. Chelsea, we are not going to make a move for Ivan Toney. I said it. These are all rumors, and I suspected something like this, but it became more clear when reports came that Chelsea has made a first official offer for Victor Osimhen, delivered to the agent calendar. In the few hours, it's possible that negotiation begins with Napoli. Negotiation with Napoli will begin. So, bro, but still on Osimhen stand his ground. I'm not going to take away a pay cut. I'm not going to take a pay cut. That's the only thing, and we just have to see what happens. And I think Al Hilal are still around the corner, but Chelsea are the main people going for Osimhen. And forget what the media says. Osimhen wants to come to Chelsea. Osimhen really wants to come to Chelsea. I'll tell you this for free. He doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia, and I'll be very happy if Osimhen comes to Chelsea. We are cooking. Tell Manchester City we are coming. You get me? If Osimhen comes to Chelsea, I think automatically they go Champions League. Champions League is sure. If Osimhen comes to Chelsea, come December, we are competing for the league. I've said it. I'm very confident in his ability. Osimhen is a player that is going to make, even though we have better players, better wingers, he's going to make all of them look better. The amount of chances we are creating, and if we have someone like Victor Osimhen in that front line, I'm telling you, he guarantees us 20-25 goals every season. Bro, so with 20-25 goals, we are going for this season, and we have players like Upama, Madueke, who is currently on fire. Bro has been scoring since last season. We have players like that, and if like they keep going the way they are going, Palmer is going to score goals. Madueke is going to score. Jackson is going to score. Felix is going to score. Pedro Neto is going to create a lot of chances and is going to score goals. So with more goals comes more points, and more points, you know what that means? Complete the rest. So let's get into the Victor Osimhen story. So Di Mariazzo, the same Di Mariazzo that broke the news that PSG are coming, has came and said that Chelsea is the club that is currently moving most decisively in the race of Victor Osimhen. Like I said, we will get Osimhen. I've said it time and even though I'm not confident that Chelsea board will do it, because I think they are not, they are I think from a business standpoint, what they do makes sense, but from a footballing standpoint, it doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not the best in this kind of area, so bruh, to make such this kind of decisions. But like as a fan, man, I just want them to get Osimhen like now, like today, like tomorrow, like fast, get me that brother, get him in. So and then Chelsea are talking to Osimhen's camp as the main option on 4-player list. Victor plan is to reduce. Victor doesn't want to reduce salary. Al Hilal are ready if Chelsea doesn't happen. And so more on the Al Hilal issue. Al Hilal remains in talks with Victor Osimhen to try to find a total agreement. Verbal agreement between Napoli and Al Hilal on 65 million euro basis. Chelsea is still very attentive to Osimhen's situation. In the last few hours, there has been contact between the parties. Like I said, it's looking like it's going to happen. You get me? So today we get more news. This news broke yesterday night, but as you can see, I already put out 3 videos yesterday, and that's why I wasn't able to cover it. So basically, just see we'll see the updates, what the negotiation say. The negotiation might take today or tomorrow. So Friday. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow, maybe lead to Friday. You get me? Like I said, that's a deadline transfer. Fabrizio have said it time and time out again. That's the deadline transfer. But come the ending of transfer window, Osimhen is a Chelsea player holding Chelsea shirt in his hand. You get me? So I'll be dropping the Chelsea versus Sevilla preview. I wanted to do it, but maybe just wait for Enzo Maresca to do his press conference and see players that are available, like Lavia injury, to know whether he's back in the squad, and for me to make my pickings and hear 1 or 2 things you have to say about the match, and then we'll drop it. That's all for now. This is at this junction, you just have to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. You go be.